What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We are back with I think the intro track, right? I kind of reacted to one of them thinking that it was, but you guys are telling me this was actually the intro track. So sorry about that. Eventually we get to all of them, so it doesn't really matter in the long run. But anyways, Sarajevo, I believe that's how it's pronounced, or Sarajevo. And it looks like the song's about the shots in Sarajevo and the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, which escalated the situation and is counted as a major cause for the outbreak of World War I. Okay. All right. The major cause. All right. Let's go ahead and shut up. Turn up, baby.
For decades, the Austro-Hungarian Empire had been a powerful influence in the heart of Europe. Resting on a legacy, their house kept stability, order, and peace. But not everyone bowed to this power. In the summer of 1914, the Archduke Franz Ferdinand of the Empire is visiting Sarajevo. Unaware of the assassins awaiting him and what will come. Two shots are fired, and the Archduke is dead. The Empire cannot let this go unpunished, and the first declaration of war is made.
From a shot that would change the world, tensions rise and our wars unfurl. Nothing like what had come before. It's the war that will end all war. From a shot that would change the world, tensions rise and our wars unfurl. Nothing like what had come before. It's the war that will end all war.
Okay, nice tidbit of information. I did not know that. The start of World War I was caused by some assassins. I wonder if they ever found out the name of those assassins, right? They're the ones responsible, but maybe not even them. Maybe it's just the hand that commanded the assassins, the ones that started this entire war. Wow. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Now, one thing that I found very interesting was the purpose of the throat singing that we heard. It was it was in there. It was mixed quite underneath all the other sounds and everything. But that was interesting, right? The kind of the throat singing. I can't wrap my head around that. But I'm pretty sure you guys will let me know. That was interesting. Oh, one more thing. Big grandiose interest, right? To be expected. This is the type of stuff that you want a grand interest. This is the start of all the wars. It's the start, so you got to come in with a bang. Okay. Two shots. Oh, that flute got some Middle East influence there. I got to look into some more of this. First, we had the throat singing, and then the Middle Eastern. You know, it was a world war, so I'd be very surprised if they have melodies from all kinds of cultures in here. That's interesting. I could be reaching.
Chaos and shockwaves spread from the Balkans across the globe. Alliances are put to the test, threats exchanged, and armies are put on high alert. In the east, the Russian Tsar is trying to calm the situation with his cousin, the Kaiser of Germany. But it is all in vain. The situation is out of control. War is unavoidable.
From a shot that would change the world, tensions rise and our wars unfurl. Nothing like what had come before. It's the war that will end all war. From a shot that would change the world, tensions rise and our wars unfurl. Nothing like what had come before. It's the war that will end all war.
You know, I like this type of format where they're kind of doing that singing, and then we have I don't know if they have in the description who's narrating. I like her voice. Let me see. And sometimes they put the information here. Historical fact. Nope. I don't think so. You guys let me know. I'm very interested. There's a couple of people who I wouldn't mind listening to an audio book, you know, because they just have that type of tone in their voice. She is definitely one of them. Okay. See that solo made sense, right? Because think about it, right? The assassin, he gets assassinated, right? And then the whole entire thing is things escalating out of control. So when we pay attention to that solo, how I kind of just started off slow, and as things start spiraling out of control, the beat kind of got more aggressive and aggressive as the song kind of came in until we kind of pretty much came to this kind of end or kind of a release. And I would say that that release can sometimes symbolize like the end of the war. But the way that I look at it is like a bubble bursting, right? And that bubble bursting is a bunch of people inside trying to bring things to order to calm the bubble down. But eventually it pops. And therefore, there's the release. And now it's time to deal with the aftermath. Oh, I thought the solo was over. My bad. Okay, so now I got a different type of understanding, right? So I was thinking of the solo as kind of representing kind of all the actions in one, but that might have just been representing the actions of Archduke Franz just being shot, right? Because following that escalation that we had in the melody, it was followed by more sad, sustained, and a couple of like notes that you would necessarily hear when tragedy has struck. So you can kind of look at it both ways: tragedy that a war has come, and tragedy that Archduke has been shot and assassinated.
From a shot that will change the world, tensions rise and our walls unfurl. Nothing like what had come before. It's the war that will end all war. From a shot that will change the world, tensions rise and our walls unfurl. Nothing like what had come before. It's the war that will end all war.
The Battle of the Frontiers starts in August as soldiers cross borders and bullets are fired in rage. War begins.
And I like those strings, right? Those strings are the type of strings you would hear in dramatic action type of stuff being built up, because it's got kind of like that sinister kind of feel to it. Okay, I see why I should have started with this, right? Because it's definitely kind of would have set the precedent and got my mind mentally ready for what's to come. But it's all right, you know. I'm reacting to these quite fast, so a lot of this stuff is still, you know, buried in my memory. So we good. We are all good. Okay. Now I do know that the Race to the Sea has an actual official music video, so I'm going to do a reaction to that instead of the lyric video. However, I'm a little bit nervous because I want to understand everything that they're saying, and sometimes, you know, especially when I'm listening to the music, I can't understand the lyrics. So we'll see how that goes, but I will do a reaction to the music video. Otherwise, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.